Hi there, welcome to Up and Atom. I'm Miss Wendy, and today, in honor of America Recycles Day, which is on November 15th, I'd like us to think about recycling, repurposing, and reusing, and we'll also have an experiment to learn a little bit about how plastic decomposes. So stay tuned. Meanwhile, let's think about some of these alarming facts. 64 tons of waste is sent to landfills in a person's lifetime, according to National Geographic. That's a lot of garbage. And what happens to all that garbage? So once a landfill is full of the garbage, it gets covered up and it doesn't allow for any sunlight. So if you think about, even when we had our candy corn lab a couple weeks ago, we were learning a little bit about how things start to dissolve or kind of disintegrate. Well, think about garbage that's underneath soil. It's not getting any light. How exactly is it breaking down? That's a big problem. So we can do lots of things. I know some of the things that we've done with some crafting, with repurposing some cardboard that may be from some paper towel tubes or cereal boxes. So be thinking how you can reuse and repurpose items. And this is not a new thing, my friends. Lots of archaeologists have uncovered different things that prove that natural resources, when they were sparse, that they were able to recycle and reuse to make sure not to waste those items. So that's interesting. I also wanted to share with you this book, What a Waste, that I found at the Manlius Library. And I liked that it had this picture here of a bottle. And this is a page that's talking about plastic forever. And it says 9% of plastic is recycled, 12% is burned, 79% of plastic is buried in a landfill or dumped on land or at sea. Now think about that plastic when it's out in sea. It could cause a lot of damage, and some critters that are in the waters, think about what they might think. It might be something shiny in the water and they might try to chew it. It could be very dangerous. And lastly, around 20,000 plastic bottles are bought per second. That's less than half of the collected that are collected for recycling. So I like this little box here. It's saying, how can I help? Drink from a reusable water bottle instead of disposable plastic bottles. Use paper straws and paper cups, wooden cutlery rather than plastic, and take your own bag to the supermarket. Well, I know over the summer we learned how to design our own reusable bag, and that was one way that we were kind of thinking about this special day, this special event, America Recycles. So celebrate with me, and let's work on our next part, the experiment. How about some fun facts? Did you know that if you recycle one tin can, that could be like a can of vegetables that you get at the grocery store, it'll save enough energy to power a TV for 3 hours. How about this one? If you recycled one glass bottle, it would save enough energy to power a computer for 25 minutes. And lastly, one recycled plastic water bottle will save enough energy to light up a 60-watt bulb for 3 hours. For our experiment, you'll need 2 sandwich bags, a smaller sandwich bag, soil, some pieces of vegetable, I used ends of cucumber, gloves, and a shovel. Put the soil into the 2 bags, add your cucumber to one bag and seal it up. With the other bag, put it into a smaller sandwich bag and stick that into the second bag. Once you've done that, seal it up, put it side by side, and for the next 24 hours, check it. You'll want to do this for the next few days. Make an observation. What's happening with each bag in the cucumber? I'd love to hear your results. Contact me with a picture or your comments at our Instagram page on Manlius Library. Tag your photo or comments at Manlius Library with a hashtag Miss Wendy. What will we uncover with our experiment? Well, I'm hoping that you'll find the difference between how quickly things will decompose if they're in plastic versus not. Here are some books that I found at the Manlius Library that might help you with further study. Emeralicious. Curious George plants a tree. Fly Guy presents garbage and recycling. The Lorax, how to help the earth. Trash to treasures. What a waste. And finally, I Am Not a Cereal Box, the Recycling Project book. You can find these titles and more at the Manlius Library.